number one. So basically, I don't remember if I talked about this last time, but you're basically doing a polyrhythm here. We started a polyrhythm last time. This time it's just continuing this idea. It's like last time the rhythm was basically this, where you came in on the 1, you came on the upbeat of the 2, and then you hit the 4, and then it repeated the next bar. So basically, you have 2 chords evenly spaced across 1, 2, 3 beats. So you can think of it like those 3 beats have its particular tempo, would be 60, and then these 2 chords, well, they have their own unique tempo. I don't know what it is. What the heck would the math for that be? I don't know. So basically, when you're strumming all these chords, they're always an equal distance apart from one another. This is not it, because if I continued this polyrhythm pattern, bar 4 would be rhythmically the same as bar 1. So just breaking things up here. So see, there's your first one. The first pattern here. So 3 beats, it's 2 chords, and then it does it again here. So 3 beats, 2 chords, and then 1, 2, 3 beats, 2 chords, and again 1, 2, 3 beats, 2 chords. So if it feels weird, it's because polyrhythms are pretty weird. That, and also changing chords each bar instead of at the beginning of each little polyrhythm, that makes it a little bit more tricky too. So definitely something that makes you think. Working the whole thing up without the repeat will make it easier to understand. And then when you are ready for the repeat, here we go. Demoing at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4. And 3. And 2. Right. Number 2. I have no idea how well I'm going to do this. 1, 2. Wait a minute, it's not on screen. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. Hundred. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more, 40. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Better than I thought it would. Alright, so introduction to single note picking here. So you're still going to pick down on the downbeat, up on the upbeat. no need to count along with these right now. When you have a single note picking pattern and the rhythm is complicated, definitely figure out what the count is first and get used to saying what it is, and then start implementing the notes and all that. So I say that this isn't too important to count along with because of how complicated it can get moving your left hand fingers every single time that you're picking. So it can be a bit too much. So you have 5 minimum speeds each day now, so going up to 140. And you could work this up without the repeat as well. Same thing with number 4, just to make it easier to get it down and get it up to the higher speed. Then once you get it up to the higher speed, then you can start adding the repeat in there. So just break it down into as many steps as you need. So here we go at 60. And remember, keep your fingers down as much as possible and don't add 8th note rests after each quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's at 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 140. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And number 4. Focusing again on keeping your fingers down as much as possible. And here we go at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, huge brain fart there. Good grief. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hundred. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 140. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, for your writing stuff, so you got the A string ones done. So yeah, just go up to the next set of string, the D string, same thing, G string. So you have the G and the B string, that'll be the one that's different. For some reason, this line printed partially on that page. I have no idea why. So yeah, these, the way I look at it, you have the root note by itself, and then you have the same arpeggios here, but this time the 5th interval is by itself. So this way you're getting two options here, because sometimes it's easier to play an arpeggio where you have the root note by itself. Like I usually do the major chords like that, but then like the minor chords, having the fifth interval by itself, because the stretches is less, it's usually easier for that way. So we'll end up combining these things too, doing like arpeggio progressions, same way you did like your chord stuff there. So yeah, anytime any questions come up, just send a photo and let you know what's going on, and take it from there. But hey, the final eighth note chord strumming pattern. That's it, man. You've done it. So moving on, and this way after the single note pick and stuff, we'll be moving to legato, and then 16th notes with chords. So yeah, it's definitely making progress there. So just think about like this rhythm you got now, that polyrhythm thing. Just imagine how much of a pain in the butt that would have been like the first month. So very good, very good. Yeah, let me know if any questions come up, and I'll see you next week.